Thousands of supporters gathered in central Bogota as 62-year-old Gustavo Petro becomes Colombia's new president. Local media says voters hope that the former guerrilla fighter can carry out ambitious social and economic reforms to reduce both violence and income inequality. Petro says his first priority will be to fight hunger in the country of 50 million. He also promised to revive peace negotiations with the National Liberation Army rebels and apply a 2016 peace deal to ex-members of the FARC guerrillas who rejected. Our correspondent Michelle Baig has more from Bogota.
Thousands of citizens turned out to watch the ceremony. Petro entered the Plaza Bolívar Square to the chant of citizens. Petro, the people are with you.
Hoy empieza la Colombia de lo posible.
We are here against every prognostic, against a story that said we would never govern, against those who didn't want to let go of power. But we made it.
Contra los de siempre.
The 62-year-old Petro has pledged to make economic and social policy changes that were put in place by outgoing President Iván Duque.
Duque openly campaigned against the 2016 peace deal with FARC rebels. Since he was elected, he has worked to undermine the agreement. Violence has surged across the country to some of the worst levels in decades. Petro promises the opposite, not only to fully implement the accord, but to also seek new deals with remaining armed groups in the country.
Of course, peace is possible if we change our drug war to a strong preventative drug consumption measures in developed nations.
To commemorate the day, Petro called on Colombians to join the celebration in the streets. The inaugural committee said they wanted this to be a celebration of the people and unlike any other.
Yo siento que hoy es un día para celebrar.
I think today is a day to celebrate a change for the country after years of having governments that were more of center and center-right. We have a government that is left politically.
I'm hoping for equality in our society, that we all have the same opportunities because we all deserve that, and that we finally experience an end to the violence and massacres.
I think he represents change. In the 4 years that he has to govern, I don't think he will be able to create all the changes, but he is the seed for changes.
11 heads of government were on hand for the event, including the presidents of Argentina, Ecuador, and Chile. Michelle Baig, CGTN, Bogota, Colombia.